Hey everyone, Tony here. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're holding strong on this Wednesday, August 8th, because I got some positive news for you guys. Despite what's happening in the market that is in its current bear mode and trending downwards, we know there's a lot of volatility in this market. Things swing very low, but they also swing very high, which will give you the opportunity to make money. So the first massive news, and it's one of the items we've been talking about for months, and one of the, I think, game changers for sure. But Bittrex, which is a crypto exchange, very well known, has a lot of altcoins, very similar to Binance, has already started adding fiat pairing. We know for Bitcoin, I believe USDT, Tether. Well, on August 20th, they will be adding fiat pairing for Ripple XRP and Ethereum. Big. Two of the top three cryptos in the market. So this gives the opportunity for people to buy XRP with US dollars, and Bittrex is a US exchange. So I'm not sure how many of you have used Bittrex. I personally use them to buy some altcoins. I tried to have an account on many of these large exchanges just as a backup in case anything ever happens to one of them. This way I can go in and buy, or if one is down for maintenance, or God forbid one gets hacked, right? But guys, this is big. This is one of the things we've been waiting for. And as they continue to add fiat pairing, that would almost make Coinbase irrelevant, because if they start adding fiat pairing for the top 10 cryptos, and we already know they have like a majority of the alts that you can get on Bittrex, right? Like very similar to Binance. And we know Binance is on its way to adding fiat pairing. And this is great for obviously both Ethereum, but I think specifically for XRP, because one of the challenges is XRP being listed and having fiat pairing. So once again, another exchange listing XRP and having it with fiat pairing. This makes, of course, Coinbase look like liars, and of course scammers. What they were trying to do, make Ripple pay millions of dollars to list XRP, going on CNBC Fast Money alluding to it being a security. Now, you think Bittrex will put themselves in a position to have issues if XRP is a security? Do you think they would do that? Do you think DCEX exchange would launch with XRP as a base currency, and a whole bunch of these other exchanges that have added XRP as a base currency? You think they would do that to put themselves in trouble and probably go out of business? No, because this is not about XRP being a security. We know it's not when you align it to the definition of a security. And Coinbase is just bullshitting. I hope you guys see that. As I've stated, we don't need Coinbase, because obviously every coin that goes on there gets a pump. But XRP in the long term, in the bigger picture, with adoption via banks and payment service providers and marketplaces and ecosystems, will grow naturally in a sense of based off utility. While something being added to Coinbase is not utility, it's just speculation. It's just going to get pumped. So I just want to let you guys know that, so you're informed and you understand the dynamics and the issues and things that are happening behind the scenes. But big shout out to Bittrex. And I think this is big. You have another option. We know Uphold is an option to buy XRP with fiat pairing. And of course, now you have Bittrex. And I hope Bittrex continues to add more fiat pairing to a lot more of these cryptocurrencies that they have, a lot of the alts. Because guys, that would make Coinbase irrelevant. And I think Coinbase sees the writing on the wall. I believe they will eventually list XRP, and they are also looking at listing other altcoins, because they know what Bittrex and Binance are doing, two of the big players in this crypto market, two of the big exchanges. The next big news, Coinfield Exchange tweeted today, confirmed, we are glad to announce that 10 new coins will be added to our platform in September 2018. We proudly offer the largest portfolio of coins in Canada. The final list of new coins will be announced in our press release next week. See what's happening, guys? The market's tanking right now, but Coinfield and these other exchanges are moving ahead, doing their thing. Don't be a prisoner of the moment. The market will rebound. I absolutely believe one of the catalysts will be the Bitcoin ETF, decision from the SEC. I believe they will approve a few of them, because there are multiple ones that are out there. And that will be a catalyst, and that's going to take place in September. So maybe we got some more bearish sentiments to deal with until September, guys, or at least late September. And I believe the launch of Bakkt, which is the global crypto exchange and custody service that is being collaborated on by Starbucks, Microsoft, and ICE, the parent company of the New York Stock Exchange. You're going to hear me talk about that a lot because I'm telling you guys, that's going to be big. I'm hearing noises. I have some friends who work in the finance industry around Wall Street and so forth. And, I've been asking me, hey, what do you guys think about this? So, and everyone is talking about that because you got corporate America now involved, right? Starbucks and Microsoft, two massive brand and corporate giants. And come on, the New York Stock Exchange, the parent company in New York Stock Exchange, if you even look at their holdings, it's ridiculous, like trillions of dollars of holdings. The next news I wanted to share with you guys, Maddi Greenspan. So who's Maddi Greenspan? He is a senior market analyst at eToro, the trading service, of course. And he posted something very bullish and smart here. He says, it's not a lot, but I bought some XRP just now since it's at its lowest price of the year. This is not investment advice. And he highlighted the price because guess what? It's all on sale, not just XRP, but everything else. I'm going to be transparent. I bought some XRP. I bought some Bitcoin because it's back down. And I'm going to be looking at some others. Maybe I'll add some more. What is that specifically I was thinking about? Just lost my trend of thought here. XLM and then Cardano. I think those were the other ones I was looking at. I'll see. I still have to make up my mind, and we'll see how furthermore the market goes down. And but this is not financial advice. You make your own decisions. But I don't invest from an emotional standpoint. You want to do a data, factual, and reasonable standpoint and look at the rest of the market. People are crying and selling off, whatever it is. I'm doing the opposite. I'm going to load up at the dips because I know the market's going back up. So this guy, I'm surprised he actually put that out there, but he knows the deal. Now, some next very big and interesting news. An Amazon executive, his name, he's now obviously an ex-Amazon employee. Amazon cloud executive Tim Wagner has joined Coinbase. And the overall sentiment of this article is talents flock to crypto despite market instability. Now, I want you to think about that. Why would people go to a market that's very volatile and it almost seems like, oh my God, nothing's happening or it's, dipping down? Like I said, don't be a prisoner of the moment. They are looking long term. They know what's going to happen. So I encourage you guys to keep holding, even if you don't buy any more crypto. Keep holding what you have because it will go back up. We are seeing movements happening here. So this guy was hired by Coinbase. Coinbase is expanding. A lot of exchanges are expanding, adding fiat pairing, adding new cryptos. We're seeing new crypto exchanges popping up. These are facts, and I share that with you guys. So just some details here. Tim Wagner, who had been the general manager of several Amazon Web Services business units, including a whole bunch of Amazon services here. I don't even want to go through all of them here. Also spent several years in various high-profile managerial positions at Microsoft. Joined the Coinbase team on Monday. See? This guy has experience. He's not a dummy. He's been in other corporates, big giants, Microsoft, Amazon, and he joins Coinbase. Why? Because this is an emerging market. It will take off. The big money has already committed. The governments have committed. Sure, there's some clarity and approvals needed from the government, but they've already said they're not going to kill the innovation. They're not banning cryptocurrencies. They are on board. They're going to tax it to make money, of course. And, of course, if they're doing that, the big banks, the wealthy folks, you guys know how this works. If you've followed business and politics and government and things like that, you know how this works. But this is where we are at. And this thing is going to take off. So don't be a prisoner of the moment, right here, what's happening. Because you may say, well, everything's down. But if I pull a chart up for each of these cryptos and look back a year, we are up significantly, right? We are now at a new support level than we were last year. And that is how the market works. It peaks corrects, new support level. But that new support level, if you look at the trend line of the support levels, it has been increasing, guys, increasing on the upward rise. The data is here. The facts are here. I'm not making this up. You guys can look at the charts. That's the great thing. The information is here. And we see the big players. We see corporate America. We see governments. Everybody's on board. We have to be patient, of course. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take it some time. But there's the opportunity to make money is here. And such one of these news about governments, Hester Pierce, who is, let me make sure I have her full details here. She is part of the SEC. She's the SEC commissioner. And she said here, SEC's Division of Investment Management has a lot of questions related to crypto funds. I'm happy that there's finally an online forum for people to respond. So just imagine this, the SEC talking about this now, guys. And she tweeted to the following. So it looks like a lot of conversations are happening, a lot of educating on the SEC's internal front, right? Just making sure people internally are up to speed of what is going on with crypto. We know they have to make some decisions on the Bitcoin ETF. But the fact that she's tweeting about crypto and talking about, she's happy there's an online forum for people to respond. And they have documents here talking about, crypto. This is a great sign. Like I said, governments on board, banks, big money, whales, institutional money, crypto exchanges. Everyone is leading the charge. Everyone is looking forward, not just at what is happening right now. So I hope you also are looking forward and thinking bigger than just the moment, right? Or the charts that are yesterday and today and what's been happening, because you can't be emotional about this. You have to think about it logically, reasonably, fact driven, data driven, right? So I tell you guys, look back at the charts. It's all here. So everything's on sale right now. So up to you. But even if you don't buy, like I said, even if you don't buy one more crypto ever again, and whatever it is, but you're holding some, keep holding. You're gonna make money, and it's also, we talked about market cycles. So if you understand market cycles, which applies to real estate, gold and silver in the market, even stocks, why would you sell when everything's down? You want to sell when it goes back up, because if it's money that you don't need right away, just let it sit and let it grow and let it the market mature. I don't think we'll have to wait years or anything like that. I believe the next big bull run's coming, and like I said, some of the catalysts will be Bitcoin ETF decisions, since there's multiple Bitcoin ETFs, and also the launch of Backed, and I'm sure some bullish news probably going to come out in the fall. When you step back and you look at this, keeping in mind manipulation, I think there's some manipulation going on here. I think that this SEC pushback is on purpose. I believe a lot of the wealthy folks are going to buy in at the lows. They're not going to buy in at the highs. And then we are going to see this market pump again. And very similar to last year. I remember last year in September, Bitcoin tanked, went back down to like 3,000. And people got worried. Like, okay, that's it. I guess that's the end of the Bitcoin bull market, or the run up, or whatever it is. And then a couple of weeks later, boom, it started. And it shot up, and all the alts shot up. No one saw it coming. But we know there's even more folks going to get in the market, more bigger money, more institutional money. So the next bull run is going to be way bigger. So keep holding. What do you guys think about this news? Bittrex adding fiat pairing for Ethereum and Ripple XRP. Massive news. And this is going to go live August 20th. Confirm Coinfield Canadian Exchange will add 10 new coins in September. Just the eToro senior analyst here talking about, hey, you guys should be buying the market. Excuse me, not buying the market, but buying different cryptos and so forth, because it's on sale. Amazon executive leaves Amazon, which is like their business is booming, and goes to Coinbase. Interesting. SEC commissioner tweeting about crypto. Think about that, where we're at now versus like last year. So guys, leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Facebook, and I'll talk to you guys later.